Hi, my name is Geordie and my topic is draw an example of critical thinking in your discipline and show why it is important. My discipline is International Aid and Development. I will be focusing on critical thinking in vaccinations. Critical thinking is the process of understanding, conceptualizing, analyzing, evaluating, creating, and applying different concepts and ideas. Vaccinations are a medical treatment that produce an immunity against a disease. Vaccinations are the most effective public health response to controlling disease. International Aid and Development focuses on supporting developing communities to build skills and resources to find sustainable solutions to problems. These problems can include poverty, healthcare and diseases, agricultural issues, and safe drinking water. What is the current process? What are the issues? What are the facts? There are 26 countries in the meningitis belt. In the meningitis belt, 35% of people have access to electricity. 1,505 was the average gross national income per capita. 63% of people in the meningitis belt live in rural areas. 300 million people live in the meningitis belt. Aid workers can travel for up to 3 days before reaching remote villages that require the vaccinations. The previous process. The traditional cold chain method requires the vaccinations to be stored between 2 to 8 degrees from the lab through transportation, in storage, and to the vaccination site. Ice packs are used to keep the vaccination at a stable temperature during field missions. The problem is 80 ice packs are required daily to vaccinate 1,000 people, and 5 freezers are required to freeze 80 ice packs in 24 hours. Without reliable electricity, freezers are unable to produce the ice packs required to keep the temperature stable in order for field workers to reach remote areas. With the majority of the population living in rural areas, the vaccines would not be able to safely reach them. If the temperature goes out of the safe range, the vaccination can be destroyed or less effective, hence why the temperature control is crucial in the process. Traditional cold chain method requires the field workers to hold bags that carry the vaccines and multiple ice packs. These can weigh over 4 kilos each. The heavy weight of the bag slows the field workers down and makes outreach more challenging. Time to put on our critical thinking hat to find a more effective solution. Describe: where are the vaccinations needed? Who is affected by the vaccinations? What time frames are the vaccinations needed? How are the vaccinations currently handled? What is the vaccination's purpose? Analyse: what bags are used out in the field? What conditions are the vaccinations for? What quantity of ice is required for each field mission? What kind of vaccinations are part of this particular program? What additional equipment is used for remote vaccinations? Identify relationships. What is the end-to-end process of all these relationships? Is there a reliable electricity source to sustain ice production? What happens to the vaccinations outside of the stable temperature range? How do these components affect the vaccination's outreach? What role does the fieldworker play in the process? Possible issues. What evidence can be found to show the effects of the current issues? How does the weight of the vaccine bag impact the fieldworker's ability to work? What would the results be if the vaccination program failed? What are the issues with the electrical supply? What are the main issues with the current parts of the process? Evaluate an alternative. What are the potential solutions to the problem? What would be the benefit of an alternative? Does the alternative cover all requirements? Are these problems minor or major? How could a new program be applied to the field? The alternative: controlled temperature chain. What is controlled temperature chain? CTC is an innovative approach to vaccine management that allows vaccinations to stay out of the original 2 to 8 degree temperature range whilst protecting the stability of the antigen. CTC has been developed through a critical thinking process which has reduced cost, increased numbers of vaccinated persons, reduced vaccination wastage, and increased ease of transportation. Through applying critical thinking to vaccination development, a new type of vaccine has been developed which has benefits to overcoming controllable diseases. CTC is used by the World Health Organization in the meningitis belt. The importance of CTC: time, stabilizes temperature, less costs, electricity, packs, travelling. It's clear through critical thinking, the results being CTC has revolutionised the way we vaccinate. Let's keep on critically thinking. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed my presentation on critical thinking for Bar 100. Thank you.